Hi everyone, Harry here from Virtua, and I'm joined by Azeemi, who is affectionately described as the Metaverse Guy here at Virtua. We're going to run through a couple of questions and find out what he's been up to. So, Azeemi, hi, how are you doing? Please introduce yourself.
Hi Harry, how are you, man?
Good, good.
I'm Azeemi, and I'm the Metaverse Guy. This is always like a confusion, like what is my official role and title and stuff here. So when I was heading up the product development company, which was producing the whole product for last 5, 6, 7 years. And when I moved into Virtua, and it has to be a C-level position, we were having that discussion, and me and Jawad and Anup, and then we were like, why does it has to be a C something? Why can't we are creating new worlds, we are creating new universes. So why can't we just create a new C-level title? So the Metaverse Guy is now my official title. We call it TMG. And I hope that in next 20 years, every single tech company in the world will have a TMG.
I love it. Great. And what's your role right now in Virtua? I know how much you've got on, but can you let the viewers know?
Well, it starts from ideation, like what are we going to build? And it ends up at the final product, that this is the thing which is now going live for the community. And in the middle of that, from the ideation boards to the basic pipeline stuff, in terms of executions, in terms of team managements, in terms of business side of the things, in terms of production side of the things. My role is that kind of role in which I have to change hats every half an hour or something, because at one time I'm sitting with marketing and talking about like what we are doing next in next 3 months or something. And the other moment I'm going down to the technical development side, where I am sitting down with the developers or the blockchain people on what we are doing right now. So the role is, it covers the whole metaverse as it goes. Ideation, business, marketing, and up to what you can say, eventual product as well.
Perfect. And can you tell us a little bit about your professional background? You've worked with Virtua for some time in different ways. What's your background?
To start with, I came into the field as a content writer 15 years ago, actually. And I was writing stories, I was writing content. And then because of the curious person who I am, I was like, where is this content going to? So that got me introduced to SEO, and I started my proper professional career in IT industry as a search engine optimization person, worked on SEO, SCM. Then I was like, okay, these are the people who are looking for products. Where are the people who I want to find and give them my products? So that made me move into the digital marketing, and I moved into digital and social media marketing. Then I was like, this is one part of it, but I need to know the whole of it. So I moved myself into branding and advertising as a whole, ATL, BTL, the whole stuff. And after 7, 8 years of marketing, I was like, okay, yeah, it's great, but now I should be producing the products, which should be like that good that we don't need. We do need like marketing for them, but don't need selling lines for them. So I moved into products. I started with kids gaming, then some VR gaming for a good long while, like 5, 6 years. And then since 2017, my life is Virtua, and this is what I do.
Nice. And this is another expansive question, but what are you working on right now?
Okay, cool question, actually. Right now, I'm working on some potential facelift updates on the Virtua marketplace, because the visual on the marketplace is just the same for a very long while. So I'm working on that. I'm working on some extension of the products for the Unreal Engine, which we will be releasing for in very, like, I'm not going to tell you any dates, but we'll be releasing very soon for PC and VR. I'm working on a Unity component of the product, which we'll be releasing actually pretty soon, sooner than the Unreal one, for web and mobile, which also means I'm working on the both Android and iOS mobile app upgrades. I am working for some asset development for some IPs and partnerships which we have. I'm working on a couple of games for the Metaverse. I am working on the land sales for both, like at least for right now, it's the Cardano Island and technically the whole of the planet. We are working on a couple of hush-hush projects which we can't talk about, and like the list goes on. And this is also like one of the things which people don't understand, or probably like we haven't talked about it in this way to our community. is that Virtua is a bit different from any other product out there in the market in a way that we try to touch every single digital touch point and get our, wherever the user is, that's where we are trying to take our metaverse or our products. Which means that every single feature which goes into the live update, generally it's either a mobile app or a web application or something on a desktop or something. But every time an update goes live in Virtua, it means we are sending it to a web application and a web marketplace and a mobile application and a desktop application and a VR application, because we are building that part of the verse parallel on the side as well. So there is a lot of work which goes on in terms of like how the product is progressing. And I think we have worked on it for a few years now. So very soon community will be actually starting to see what we have in a few months.
Definitely. That connectivity, and, I know that has gone into the design of the NFTs, which started all, many, many years ago. So can't wait to see what comes next. Final question. Can you tell us something quirky, interesting about you personally, or something that you're passionate about?
Well, actually, that is 16, 17. We have been talking about creating the metaverse and another world, like a different world in something, which means that, I don't know what, like either like all of it is interesting or all of it is boring. That's how people see me. There are things which I like, which I do. I still read a lot of books, because what I think is when you're looking at a movie or a visual or any kind of like other input to your senses, you are actually taking somebody else's perception of originality and then creating your own senses and emotions about it. But what books do for you is like you are reading something and then you are making your own character. When I read Harry Potter, it was my own character. Dumbledore, I see him as another, like the visual in my mind is different because I was reading it and creating. So books still are like one of the things I still have a few books on my shelf. So I read some books all the time. Then I don't know, gaming and the things which I think inspire. This is what I want to do in life. I want to inspire people because I personally feel that I have been inspired by a lot of people, and some of them I am very lucky to actually work with. Like I don't know if you have done your this session with Jawad or not, but Jawad is one of the most inspirational people you will find. You will start talking to him and you will feel that vibe. So eventually, this is where I want to be in life. And for that, I think the road is right. The passion is there. And as you said, what is my passion? My passion is to inspire and improve this world for the betterment of future. And I read a line a while ago that said that the best way to predict future is to build it. And that's what I do.
Perfect. Azeemi, absolute pleasure. We have spoken to Jawad, and he said he reads about 100 comics a month or something like that. So he's on the reading.
Crazy.
And me,
it's crazy.
I love to read as well. So something about being a Virtua, you must love to read. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to catching up again soon.